What am I? I'm going to talk about Universal. Let me talk about Universal, okay? For those of you around the world, out here in LA, there's 2 theme parks, okay? You have Disneyland, right? Which is the one you want to go to. All right? They know, I'm going to sit down for this so you guys know that this is coming from the heart, okay? Plus, also, I have to wipe my brow because I just took... Jesus wants you to go to Disneyland. Oh, the devil is in Universal. My manager's here right now. Don't trash Universal. Still trying to sell the movie. Well, Till's still trying to sell that movie. This is actually a terrible couch. It's very slick and it's shallow. This is... It's actually depressing, you know? Like you're slowly getting older, going into the fucking ground. Or maybe it's my posture. So anyway, Universal, it's like they're making shit on the lot, and then up top, the people that go to their movies, they have all of these fucking rides that you go on. So every once in a while, a new ride opens up, and if you have kids, your kids want to go on it. So the new Mario World ride opened up, and we went there, and my wife, I don't know what she did. Like, she always buys the VIP shit. She goes, don't worry. She goes, we have the VIP, you know, we can just fucking go in. But our VIP shit didn't count on the new ride. They're like, yeah, that doesn't count. We're like, what are we talking about? We paid an extra $100 per ticket. They're like, yeah, that's for the other rides. You know? Do you remember Joe Dirt? You remember that? The Joe Dirt ride. You can get on that. Shout out to David Spade. The Joe Dirt ride. It's a fucking 69 Super B that does a loop-de-loop. You can say, I don't want to fucking go on that. Well, you wouldn't have to stand in line. There's no one in that line, you asshole. It's a fucking movie from 30 goddamn years ago. We have the Tango and Cash fucking water ride. It's good for that, but any of this new shit. So we go into like Mario World, and the first thing we got there early, we stand in line for this fucking ride. Dude, it was 2 hours and 40 minutes to get on the fucking ride. Dude, every time you thought you'd gone up the last flight of stairs and gone into the last room, and there was no refreshments, no nothing. So people are getting dehydrated, and then they keep bringing you outside of the structure. And this is one of those fights you don't want to have with your wife in that line, because you can't walk away, right? You're just standing there. You don't want to start anything. And I'm just sitting there thinking, like, why the fuck didn't you get the fucking goddamn shit? You know? You always know where the best shit is. How did you fuck this up? Right? I was like the dad in Poltergeist, you know? You moved the gravestones, but you didn't move the bodies! Why? That's what I wanted to do. You got VIP tickets, but it didn't count on this shit, right? So 2 hours and 40 fucking minutes standing in line. It was so bad in the beginning, I felt for everyone around me, going like, how can you do this to these hardworking Americans? This is fucking terrible to run a business like this. People come here, they're with their kids, people are crying. Dude, is this like a recycled couch? Was this made out of like plastic bottles or something? By some hipsters in Silver Lake? It's made out of tents from tent cities, and then we got them new shit. Yeah, so stand in line going like, how the fuck can you fucking do this to people? This is what, within an hour of that, I just hated everybody. And I was like, you know what? These fucking people deserve it. Look at it. Bunch of fat fucks standing here. Fucking cunts in front of me. They cut us. They did this thing where they were like, they sort of like saw how long the line was, and they'll say it was like going all the way that way. They sort of got to like, it was like, only like 5 or 10 groups of people, and they kind of went like, well, is that the line? Is that like the line? And then they were just fucking in it. And like, that was like an hour of my life. Going, why didn't I say anything? I didn't say anything because they all outweighed me by at least 120 pounds. Yeah, morbidly obese in their 20s, prime of their life. Should be running down the beach like they're in Baywatch, carrying that little thing, whatever that thing was for. Like, what was that thing? That little football? I'm in the ocean. That's what I'm going to hang on to. You're going to put it in your teeth and fucking swim back with your big fucking heavy fake 90s titties? Like, we're not going to go down to the ground? You might as well put cement shoes here, right? So we finally get into like this room. They're like, okay, everybody, we're getting ready to fucking do it. And they bring us like a whole group of us. They're like, come on, everybody. I see space. See space. Keep walking in. All right. And we're like in that trash compactor thing from the movie you guys like, right? The fucking Star Wars. Right? Yeah, buddy. Fucking Star Wars, man. Fucking live long with Chewbacca and your Buck Roger beady shit, right? So there will be one person that comes up, oh, that's Star Trek. They do that in Star Trek, all right? Star Trek is may the force be with you, right? Is that how they do it? No, wait, that's Hitler. It's hard. It's hard to keep them all, keep track of all of them. Hey, are you ready to get on the fucking Mario ride? And he was just like, he just opened his mouth and exhaled, was like, right? And then she did it, and she had the balls, the fucking cojones to do it again. She goes, come on, I said, are you fucking ready? And finally, this one dad, who the only person with self-esteem less, just went like, yeah, we've been waiting for 2.5 fucking hours, right? He didn't say fuck. And she had the balls to be like, what? And he goes, we've been waiting for 2.5 hours. And I hated myself that I didn't say, yeah. Exactly. What do you think we're doing here? This is a horrible experience, not worth the wait. We realized that an hour and 10 minutes in, but there was no way to get out. We were just surrounded, and there was metal on both sides. It was like the Ron Burgundy. I'm trapped in a glass house of emotion. So finally we get in there. We go into another fucking room. They close the door. And this fucking guy's talking. At this point, I don't even remember what happened. Then we went to the final last thing. It's like, okay, this is what you got. You got to put the thing on, and then put the glasses on, and then you got to fucking, this is shooting and all of this stuff. And then we got on, and it was like fucking 3.5 minutes. And the whole, that's it. And the whole fucking thing was over. And we in there, I couldn't tell what I was shooting at and all this stuff, but I don't play, I'm not a video game guy, right? You know what I mean? I drank beers. Right? I fucking hung out with the fellas. I could throw a ball, all right? I lived my childhood outside in reality. I didn't stay inside friendless, jerking off, pretending I was a Navy SEAL, playing Siphon Filter. Well, actually, I played that game. I was a video game guy for a minute. I had one, and then like I just, it took over my life. But fortunately, I'm not good at like with electronics. So one day I came home after spending the entire last week playing Grand Theft Auto or some shit. I had a PlayStation 2. I just went behind it and I just fucking unplugged everything and I wound all the wires together and I just threw it in the back of the closet. I don't think I played a video game in my home ever since. Getting off track here. So the ride ends and we all get out. And you're just sitting there going like, Jesus Christ. Did my kid think it was worth? Oh, I forgot that. We went with another dad and his kid. And his kid, an hour and 50 minutes in, was just hanging over the fucking banister thing. And he's going, this is the most boring thing ever. It was like bombing in stand-up for 2 hours and 40 straight fucking minutes. I remember at one point I was sitting up on the thing because I finally had to sit down, and I was up on the top thing, and I was sitting there, and I saw somebody walking down dressed as Super Mario, and I'm like, I know this bitch is gonna tell me to get off this fucking thing, and I am not moving. And she just came by and said, excuse me, sir, could you not sit on the chair? Could you not bring relief to your lower back after this ungodly wait for 3.5 minutes of a semi-good time? This is why I love my wife. She was sitting on the lower one, and I was sitting there. And the dad we were with was looking at us, waiting to acknowledge the authority, and neither one of us did. And she just kept walking. Could you not sit on that? Could you just stop? Just sit down? And she never did anything, and we never fucking moved. I just looked at the guys like, I'm not fucking moving. Like, what are you gonna do? throw me out and end this? So, but here's the best part, though. We ended up getting out of there, right? By the way, I wanted to get a coffee, so I wanted a cappuccino, and they have like fucking 19 Starbucks in there, and I don't drink that fucking shit. It's absolute shit. They don't give a fuck about you. You know where those beans come from? Mainland China. I know what you guys are up to. You're trying to take us out. You know that we love coffee, huh? We over there fucking with your dumplings? I don't think we are. No, I don't know where they get them. But their coffee fucking sucks. So they go, oh, you know, I go, you get anything other than a Starbucks? And they're like, we have a French bistro. And I actually believed that there was a French bistro at the fucking Universal fucking backdraft ride amusement and fun center. Just wanted to thank you and go fuck yourself. Well, I mean, the troops are over there for the right reasons. It's just the people at the top. I think they tell them one thing, and they're actually doing another sometimes. Not all of the times, because it's not like, you know, there's nobody in your country that isn't a sociopath, too. And I would probably look to your leaders. That's usually a good place to start. That and people lingering in parks. All right. Or rest areas. All of those areas. Kuwait. Hey, Billy Soft Nuts. Everybody attacked at my testicles this week. I don't understand it. I was listening to your 11/26/20 Monday Morning podcast. I heard you say you want to know what goes on in these parts of the world. All right, let's get right to it. Okay, here we go. He says, I thought I'd pitch in. I'm from Lebanon, but I grew up in Kuwait. And I'd always visit Lebanon in the summer. So I can tell you what goes on in both of these countries. For Lebanon, I'll be honest, the country has always been in a fucked up situation where one of the biggest issues to this day that there is no 24/7 electricity. People would usually get electricity for 6 hours. So from 12 to 6 p.m., then the government cuts the power from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. Then it comes back on from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. Then it's gone from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. Oh, so basically 6-hour shifts. And the cycle continues. Before Corona, the revolution which took place was just during Arab Spring. Remember hearing about that? I don't know anything about it because I'm a moron. And the massive explosion in the Beirut port, I remember that, which all happened this year. Life was normal. You can go to the beach, to malls, to the beautiful mountains. Tourism was a real thing in Lebanon, especially our mountains. People from all over the Middle East would come here for the mountains. And then, of course, you go to parties in Lebanon, which many people would also consider Lebanon to be the Vegas of the Middle East in some ways. But in present, Lebanon's going through a rough one. Oh, that's cool. So that's where you guys go to gamble, and you still get a hike in, though. That's pretty cool. For Kuwait, why the fuck is my foot falling asleep? This is getting old. What is it? Because I sat on my wallet? Is that what happened? All these years of sitting on a wallet? Some fucking defunct airline, TWA, way back in the day? For Kuwait, this country has some of the best malls in the world, because sadly there isn't much else here. Unlimited numbers of amazing restaurants, of cuisines from all over the world, high-end brands from all over. Yeah, I feel like if the Kardashians made a country, it would be like one of those, or Dubai. You know, all these high-end stores, glass towers and Maseratis and Ferraris. And then just outside the city, a bunch of people enslaved, never getting their passports back, committing suicide. I'm like, God, why'd you bring that part up? For Kuwait, this country of the best malls, high-end brands from all over the world open up shops in these malls. Sorry. People here enjoy and love soccer. It's the #1 sport. Everyone plays it, more or less. They love going out to these restaurants, and they love shopping in the most expensive shops. They also love going out to cities, to the desert, to drive ATVs and other type of vehicles, doing crazy, life-threatening shit. Dude, you got to hook me up with some videos. There's got to be some Middle Eastern ATV fails, exotic pet fail, something. I want to hear about that. One thing I do like about the Middle East is they do not feel guilt about wealth. They fucking show that shit off. When I was in London and those fucking rich kids, they flew over in one jet and their cars in the other, and were driving and stop and go traffic. I always tell this story, just revving the engine, the whole time. And that old English lady behind me just goes, stop it. It's one of my favorite traveling things, other than when I first got to London and our taxi stopped short and there was a guy in the back on a bicycle who would slam on his brakes and he called him a cunt. And me and Nia looked at each other like, he called him a cunt. We're in England. They love going to these restaurants and they love shopping in the most expensive shops. Okay, I already said that. They love camping out there as well. Although I personally don't enjoy that stuff. I'm a bit more of a city guy. So they do a lot of redneck shit. You guys should get together. A little country music. They could play you that shit in some time signature I never heard of. But yeah, most of the people over here just have a normal everyday life. Go to work, study, then they go out and try to have some fun. I hope you saw my first email, and I hope this email, All right, cool. All right, there we go. Okay, all right, we got to wind down here. Once again, the poster, where can people get this poster?
There'll be a link up on your Instagram and Twitter.
Instagram and Twitter. They will be autographed. All the monies go to the Great Troubadour, where all my favorite bands and all your future favorite bands get to perform here live. Thank you so much to everybody who actually takes the time to buy one. All right, dumb questions for employees. Here we go. European tour guide. All right, this guy gives tours over in Europe here. Hey, Bluey. I think that's my daughter, one of my favorite shows there. Many, many years ago, I worked for a travel company as a tour manager, taking 18 to 35-year-olds through Europe. I had loads of funny questions. Here are a few I can remember. Number one, thinking a spectacular waterfall in Switzerland was man-made and controlled. What time did they turn off the waterfall? I love how they're going to assume that all of these were Americans doing this. When crossing the English Channel by car ferry from our start point in London to France, why do we have to get a ferry? And why do we have to put our watches forward an hour when we get to France? Oh, boy. Well, in defense of the ferry thing, you could take the channel, right? Heading out on a day trip to a glacier cave on top of a snow-capped mountain, 4,000 meters above sea level. Will it be cold? After explaining in detail, dinner will be a 4-cheese fondue. The cheese is made from local cows we passed earlier in the day. Someone inevitably would ask, is there dairy in it? I hate how I know I would ask half of these. My all-time favorite and surprisingly most frequently asked, if I call my mom, will she be home? Is that like a time zone? Would love to see you, Nia, and the entire wonderful family in Aussie again. We're here, we're waiting. I would love to go back out there. Who did I recently see? People still ask if there was a way they could go around at 160-kilometer encirclement of guard towers, razor wire, and concrete barriers. All right, well, that's a little different. Where can I buy an old SS uniform or Nazi memorabilia in the city? In defense of that question, you could still go down south and buy some old Confederate shit, and they lost. All that stuff is illegal in modern Germany. Sure, there are some people who still have their great-grandfather's copy of Mein Kampf, but you don't see World War II battle reenactments like the U.S. and the Civil War and the glorification of Confederate leaders. No, we do not. God knows in a lot of ways, yeah, but we're all guilty. That was way worse. Well, didn't you guys kind of cheat off of us with what we did to the Native Americans for when you started doing the horrible shit to Jewish people? Do you know there's a stadium over there, Zeppelin Stadium? That's the famous one where they had the swastika and they showed them blowing it up. That beautiful stadium that was used for horrible things when Hitler's making those speeches and you see all those divisions so perfectly lined up in those Hugo Boss uniforms. That place still exists. And when I was over there, they told me they're not maintaining it, and they're not going to tear it down. They're just letting it go away. So if you go over there at your own risk, you can go into that stadium. I mean, God knows when it starts, big concrete crumples on you. You can stand right where that lunatic gave those speeches. And I'd be lying to you, that for some morbid reason, and just World War II, just the history of it, I would do that. And I do a podcast for it. No, I wouldn't do that. All right, number 5, lastly. So, you like it here?
They ask you if you like it in your country. I'm not originally from Germany, but I emigrated here many years ago. I am a citizen here now and speak the language fluently. This is a particularly dumb question because if I didn't like it here, why the fuck would I have stayed and settled here? Or were they expecting me to tell them, no, I don't like it here? Jesus Christ. Anyway, congrats on the growing family. I've been listening to the podcast on and off since 2014 when I made a good friend from Massachusetts while working together in Seoul, South Korea. This dude has been around. That's amazing. I love hearing from people from around the world. I mean, that right there, you probably got more information on this fucking podcast about all these goddamn places and CNN, Fox, whatever fucking Trump's going to come up with. That's going to be interesting, right? Trump's starting it. He already fucking started the USFL to go, or helped it, right? To go up against the NFL. So maybe I think he does it with this news channel. Then that's going to be weird because then Fox, who backed Trump, is now going to have to get into it with them. Right? I mean, I'm not into 24-hour news networks left or right, but that's going to be interesting. But I will tell you this, I have to get the fuck out of here because I got shit to do. Thank you to everybody at the Troubadour for letting me come down here again. Thank you to you guys for having a sense of humor, listening to this podcast, and maybe buying a poster, helping these people out so that when all of this fucking shit is over, this place will still be here and you'll see hopefully your next famous favorite bands on their way up. That's it. Have a great weekend, you cunts. Oh, this is the Monday morning podcast? Oh, sorry. I'll check in on you. Go fuck yourselves. I'll check in on you on Thursday. I'll see you. Au revoir.